But Mimi insisted that Yahya should give an answer. And then Yahya, or so-called Yasser Qadhi, he gave his shot. You know, okay, you insist, here we go. And he told him the famous sentence where he said, there is, you know, the standard narrative has holes in it. And now, what is the narrative we are talking about? We are talking about the preservation of so-called Quran. And then after that, Mimi, she decided to take the interview with Yahya and like take it off from the internet. But Yahya and Fifi, or Mimi, they forgot that there is people they are downloading right away what they post. So Muslims, not only Christians, they were downloading the videos, and after Mimi cut off what Yahya said, then that became even more horrible, because now everybody knows what Mimi he did. He took off what Yahya said. And what Yahya and Mimi say to each other is a horrible things. You know, if you remember, like just 2 days ago, we have a Muslim who called me and he told me that there is many things in the Quran, they are false, hadith is corrupted. I mean, so what? So now we have their sheikhs, like Yahya, she considers herself that she is a sheikh, and Mimi, she considers herself that she is the man, you know, to the point they debate anyone except me. And as long there is a hole in the narrative, and then we study carefully what they said in the interview. I'm not going to play it, you can go watch it. Just go search holes in the narrative. The standard narrative has holes in it. Just search for that. You will find tons of articles made by Muslims, videos, you know. I mean, if I go right now and search, let me just show you. Yeah, I mean, there's tons of videos actually. So if we go right now and check in YouTube, we will find endless numbers of videos of people making videos about the holes in the narrative. And they are trying to cover it up, and the drama, and Muslims accuse Yasser Qadhi, Yahya, that she is not a faithful Muslim, and he have an agenda, and he is a fraud, and he is working for the kuffar, he is not a trustworthy, he is a potato, he is a tomato. I mean, as you wish. So the you know, one sentence, or let us say 30-second, 1 minute of talk destroyed a career of 2 liars, Mimi and Yahya. Mimi, who insisted because he thought, well, Yahya will give the answer he liked to hear, or she liked to hear. But Yahya, he is trying to be decent now. He is the scholar, you know. So he told him, brother, this is not a topic you discuss in public. And I don't know why I call him brother. But, I mean, mistakes. So, so now the Quran is confirmed to be not preserved, and we have tons of proofs. And you know, not only that, you see, when the Muslims, like now we have a video, I have a video here. This is not what we want. Give me a second. We have a video here. Give me a second, please. From Mufti Menk. Mufti Menk, the title of the video is "Those Who Say Follow Quran Only." Mufti Menk. So Mufti Menk, he make a speech about, you know, he make it clear, you know, the Quran says whatever the Prophet he gave you, you take. Whatever he forbid you, you forbid. As simple as that. So he said there's no question that we should follow the hadith. And then he said, well, the hadith is true. There's many of the hadith are fabricated or not trustworthy. So how we know which one? He said, this is why we have to study. And here you find out, like, so now you are saying to me that every individual, he will find out in his way, studying, finding out what is to follow, what not to follow. So how many religion that will create? Because if everyone, this guy he say I agree with it, the other guy he said I don't agree with it. This guy he accepted, the other guy he said he didn't accept it. So as long the hadith by itself is so lousy, and there's no narrative for it, not only there is the hadith itself is a big hole, there's no narrative, there's no standard. Everyone as he wish, you will find the same Sunni. As an example, Mimi Hijab is the one who was making fun of the hadith, which is very authentic about the breastfeeding for adult. And he used to post comment to Muslim sheikhs saying, can I suckle your wife? And the funny, when I said that to the Muslim women, he said the Christian prince is a sexual predator. But when he said it, he is not. When we go and we find, as an example, not necessarily, hadith, and those hadith are coming from a very authentic book, and you will find that Mimi Hijab or Dudu, Tutum, whatever they are, they make fun of those hadith and they say we don't accept them. If you read with me as an example here, this is Sahih Muslim, which means the authentic Muslim. This is what Sahih mean. Sahih mean correct, authentic. So it was in the Quran. What was in the Quran? 10 times suckering. But Mimi Hijab, he make fun of those, and he go around and he insult Muslim sheikhs for teaching, yes, the Prophet, he ordered a Muslim woman to give her breast to be suckled 10 times, and this is even was in the Quran. But look what we have here, and this is why those people, they go in denial. They are ashamed, number one, of their Prophet behavior and how he's making fun of the Muslims. I mean, what the point of this 5 times or 10 times? Does it make any difference? And look how stupid even this. So Allah, he sent the verse. It was revealed in the Quran, 10 clear suckling. 10 clear suckling. And then Allah abrogated by 5 times. You know, like somebody like making a medicine, and he go to the laboratory and he says, you know what, you put 2 drops of antibiotic, and then he says, no, make it 5, and then he said, make it 10, and then he say, you know what, 10 is too much, go back to 5. Here you notice that, I mean, if what is the point? What 10? Why 10? Why 5? Why 2? What those numbers mean? You know I'm saying? So you can tell that this guy is making things up. Because if it's 10, okay, let us say there is something scientifically will happen if you have 10. So why now it's 5? What happened? You know, when I say stupidity is amazing, I have my reasons. This guy is making things up. So he found it is too much. 10 times, man, that's too much. Let's make it 5. Either there is a reason and the 10 should be 10. I mean, what happened now? Like, you know, did a human being change? Did those Muslims change like their nature, their human nature? Like now they developed something else. They used to be elephant, they became giraffe. So it was 10 and now we make it 5. They are the same people in the same time, the same period. So what make 10 become 5? And how in the world such an agenda or decision is made? This man is making things up. He's making fun of the Muslims. He's making fun of his God, because obviously he don't respect his God. If he respect his God, he wouldn't even say that. Ordering a woman to give her breast so she can suckle somebody 10 times. What the point of that thing? Why 10 times? And you know, the Muhammadan always, who try to defend their prophet, they come with the most funny answer ever. And actually my Skype is open, so if there is any Muslim would like to join us and give us his answer, I will be happy to hear him. Let us see, maybe we have somebody in Skype. I hope a Muslim trying to call. Okay, I called you the other day. All right. Let us see this guy. We are trying to call a Muhammadan. He said to me, I lie too much. Well, it looks like his internet is bad. All right. Do we have any Muslim would like to join us? Any Muslim? Any Muhammadan? Do we have any Muhammadan? You will notice that now the Muslim, they will, you know, they will hide, because this is very embarrassing. And you know, the Quran have a bigger issue too. As an example, like now, as you see, so now it was 10 and then became 5. Okay, where is the 5? Any Muslim can tell me where we can find the 5? Any Muhammadan? You see, as you see there, it says this is about 10 times breastfeeding for adult. So where we can find the abrogation by 5, which is very funny. Any Muhammadan? Where we can find the proof of both. Stupid religion. How you can follow such a stupid religion? And same time, as long it was in the Quran, why you take it off? Who allow you to take it off? The funny is, those Muhammadan, they say that Christians and Jews, you know, they corrupted their book, blah, 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 blah. And then, okay, isn't it, this is a clear corruption? If Allah, He send you a verse, the verse should be in the Quran. If you say to me, because it's abrogated, well, show me the one who abrogated the verse. I mean, the new one, where's the new one? Same time, there's many verses in the Quran are abrogated, and they are still there. So why this one is not there? There's a hadith says that a goat ate the verse. And we showed you this reference many times before. But is it really convincing that a goat ate the hadith? And why and how come this goat, she owed specific hadith? Look like this goat, she is sent by somebody and targeting the specific hadith, and she knew how to read, how to write. So she opened the Quran, she flipped the Quran with her tongue. She started looking, where is the chapter for breastfeeding, breastfeeding, breastfeeding for 10, and then she grabbed the verses. Any Muslim can explain to us? Hello? Must be Fakira. Yeah. Do we have any brave Muslim? How this goat, she chose the verses, and let us say for the sake of argument, the goat, she ate the verses. Don't the Muslim, they keep saying to us, we memorize the Quran by heart? If you ask Zakir Naik how the Quran is preserved, he said, brother Peter, the Quran is preserved, and we Muslim will recite it by heart. And if you ask him to recite the chapter we are reading, he will never be able to read it. Actually, I challenge any Muslim, not only to you cannot recite it, you cannot even type it. Who can tell me what the verses are missing? Who is a Muhammadan can tell me what is the missing verse says? So if the goat ate the Quran, and this is the excuse, that's horrible. That's mean Allah, he cannot even stop a goat. How he can stop Christian Prince? Secondly, if the goat ate the Quran, well, did the goat eat your memory too? Isn't it most of the Quran, or all the Quran, was collected from the memory of the believers? You don't have the book of Muhammad. Nobody have it. You don't even have the book of Uthman. So the goat, she ate the Quran, or she ate your memory. If you ask me, I believe that this is happening on purpose. The Muslims, they decide to delete those verses because there is no way, even if a goat ate verses, no way that she was able to eat the memory of every Muslim. And as you see here, Aisha, she remembered them. And she is saying clearly, this was revealed. This is not hadith. It says the verse of stoning and breastfeeding. And by the way, how the stoning verse and the breast verse, they are eaten by the goat. Just to make it simple for you. You see, I mean, there is no way that the stoning verse is the next verse after the 10th time breastfeeding. There's no connection. I mean, what the heck is that? One about stoning for fornication, supposedly, and the other one is about breastfeeding for adult, which is something lovely. All men, they like it. So what Aisha, she said here, that this is from what the goat ate, this is what she remembered, but doesn't mean it's only one page, because those cannot be in one page. Those, they cannot be in one page because there's no connection between them at all. Imagine I say to you, drink milk, stone, kill the women. You know what I mean? Like, drink, suckle a woman a breast and kill and stone women. Like, it doesn't make sense. So obviously, don't block Mr. Free Abdul Rahman. Free Abdul Rahman is a nice guy. It's okay. Let him. Free Abdul Rahman. I will put your text in the screen. Look how Muslims, they refute us. Free Abdurrahman, don't just keep repeating the comment, my friend. This is why the admin had to block you. Take it easy, my friend. Okay? Don't do what Muhammad do. He say things 3 times, like Assalamu alaikum 3 times. How boring. Imagine, like, you know, you're now going to eat, you know, you say to your wife, is the food ready? Is the food ready? Is the food ready? Is the food ready? And then she answers you saying, yes, it's ready. Yes, it's ready. Yes, it's ready. You are weird like your prophet. So why you focus on this? My friend, why not? There's many reasons. Number 1, I like goats. Number 2, I like breastfeeding for adult. Number 3, I like the ones who eat the Quran, like David would. The question is, why you cannot answer? So he's upset why I'm focusing in this. And then he says, you need to focus on your God. My friend, I'm focusing on my God, but I have to give myself a break and some time of comedy. So your religion is the one. Do the job. And look how he refutes us. Psh, that's deep. Why you focus on this, huh? This is not important issue. So you are saying to me that God eating your Quran is not important issue? What is important for you? Don't you like now to practice breastfeeding for adult? And Aisha, she ordered her nieces to do breastfeeding for adult. Anyone want to enter upon her, he have to enter first to Aisha nieces. They have to suckle the man 10 times, and then he can get, like, this is like secretary. You know, I don't know. I imagine Aisha office is like Trump office. Trump, like, you know, in the old days when he was young and he's rich, and, you know, he's you know, playing games with everybody. So I guess he have like secretaries. They are half naked, half skirt, breastfeeding for any visitor. Or Bill Clinton, you know, he go to what's his name, in Einstein Island. So Aisha, she live in Einstein Island, and anyone want to enter upon her, he have to breastfeeded by her nieces. Look how decent Aisha. Aisha is so conservative. You see, you cannot see me without doing suckling to my nieces or sister breast. Like, hello? Okay. You want to see the mother of the believers? Did you fulfill the requirement? What is the requirement? Well, you have to go to her nieces or her sisters, and you have to suckle them 10 times. And after you finish 10 times suckling in 10 different days, until you are satisfied, you can come here and give me your name. Yes, Alhamdulillah. MashaAllah. Okay, take care. What's your name? What? Zakir Naik? What the heck? This is a dirty word. Your last name is Naik? Do you know what Naik means in Arabic? Okay, no problem. Forget it. This is religion? This is religion. Any Muslim? And how the Muslim they refute us? This is why you are focusing on this. That's deep. Because we want to love. Because we want people to see. We want to, you know, we want the Muslim to notice how stupid the religion is, and they will laugh with us. We are not laughing at Muslims, you know. We are laughing at Islam. Is it true that your prophet wife, she ordered her nieces and her sisters to do breastfeeding for adult? Anyone? Let us see the hadith about Aisha ordering her sisters and her nieces to do breastfeeding for adult, which is very lovely of her. Very nice. I mean, you can tell how open, you know, like these days you hear people saying open-minded, which is very stupid. But obviously, Aisha, she was from those open-minded, like Prophet Muhammad. So look at this. Aisha, Yahya related to me from Malik, from Aisha, the mother of the believers. Look at the title. She is the mother of the believer, but she was a teenage. I mean, have you ever heard of a mother of a believers, but she is a teenage? So now Aisha, she is the mother of Abu Bakr, and Abu Bakr is her father. Man, because Abu Bakr is a believer. Makes sense. She's the mother of the believers. And then it says here that Aisha, the mother of the believers, this is what al-Mu'mineen mean, sent him away while he was being nursed to her sister Kulthum bint Abi Bakr as-Siddiq, and said, suckle him 10 times so he can come in and see me. What is the science behind this? So the guy now, he cannot get in unless his sister, she take off her boobs. I wish at that time there's like TikTok, Instagram. Actually, we will not call it Instagram no more. We will call it Sucklegram. Like Sucklegram, Suckle 10 grams, Suckle 10 kilograms. Like keep suckling. What is this? What does this have to do with God? See, they keep saying to us, Islam is about worshiping one God, and Islam is a lifestyle. Okay, here we go. This is a lifestyle. Who want to practice? Aisha herself, she practiced it, she ordered it, and you Muslims, you follow it. And Muhammad, he ordered it. And it was a verse in the Quran. So what do? You deny it now. Do we have any Muhammad want to say anything? Okay, somebody's saying he's a Muslim. Let us see. We are calling. We hope it's a real Muslim. And we will see. Hello? Hello? This is Fakira changing her name and speaking like a homosexual. Why Fakira change? Why Fakira changing your name?
My name is Georgia.
Your name is Georgia Fakira? MashaAllah. So Ultimate Fart now became a female since he changed his gender. Take care. It's not Fakira no more. Her name is Georgia now today. How stupid, how silly, how dummy. Her name is Georgia today. Fakira. This is a man? I think he is one of the production of the breastfeeding for adult. Yeah. Yesterday when he called me, I said to her, hi Fakira, are you there? She said, yes. Stupid people, you know. Oh boy. Today she is Georgia. So do we have any real Muslim except this stupid idiot confused about his gender and who is his father and who is his mother? Any Muhammadan would like to call us and tell us what's going on. So as you see, the Quran is messed up, the Hadith is messed up, your prophet is messed up, his wife is messed up, you are messed up. I mean, and then you come to us and you say that Islam is a religion. How that can be true? Anyone? Please avoid putting my name next to your comment, unless it's a question for me, and the question have to do with the topic. Avoid putting like what they call it, the hashtag, whatever thing, to make my name appear in the scholar, because you are just getting my attention for no reason, no point. So only if you have a question for me, and the question have to do with the topic. Do we have any Muhammadan would like to join us and tell us how in the world you Muslim claim that the Quran is preserved? And not only that, if we go to the preserved Quran, we will find how funny the preserved Quran. I mean, look, as an example here, this is the preserved Quran. What is the preserved Quran is talking about? Muhammad, he have a fight with his wives. The two wives having a fight, the two parties, and they are now striking against Muhammad. So the Republican and Democrat, they do strike against Prophet Muhammad. Abido, he is saying, why you are a donkey mouth? My friend, I don't know what you are talking about, but if you mean that the Prophet, when he spoke to his donkey, what he said to him, I can show it to you from Ibn Kathir. Ibn Kathir, according to his story, not according to mine, when your Prophet, he killed the Jews, he stole a donkey of a man, and the donkey, his name is Yafur. And surprise, surprise, this donkey, he speak Arabic, not Hebrew. And your Prophet, he asked him a question. Do you like females? And surprise, surprise, the donkey was a homosexual. He said, no. Have you ever heard of a donkey don't like females? Only Muhammad donkey. And I guess he got a point. So don't talk about donkeys, my friend. I mean, look who's talking about donkeys. If still you are adding my name for a question, is just you are making a silly comment. You being sarcastic, no problem. You can do that. Don't put my name unless it's something serious. Please, don't put my name next to the. Don't make my name in color unless the question is serious. Do we have any brave Muslim? Look at this. If you, the wife of the Prophet, Aisha and Hafsa, turn in repentance to Allah, between two brackets, it will be better for you. And look how many brackets they have, because the Quran obviously is messed up. You can't even understand what he's talking about. Look, they added the names there, but the names are not there. Even the wives are not there. The word wife is not there. How we will know talking about who? And then, turn in repentance to Allah, and then between two brackets again, it will be better for you. Your heart has indeed so inclined. And then between two brackets, so to oppose what the Prophet is OW like what the heck? They oppose what he like. This is Quran. This is God. This is God who created the whole universe. What the heck is that? What the Prophet like? Ice cream? What does that mean? Yeah, my friend, we said ask a question, have to do with the topic. Again, people focus with me. People focus with me. When we are done with the topic, you can say question have not, as long you can tell your question have nothing to do with the topic. I mean, should we make a guideline for the broadcast? Listen, you ask a question, it have to be with the topic and have to be serious. When we are done and I say who have a question, then you can give me the question which has nothing to do with this topic. Do we have any Abdul? What is this? Who oppose what Allah Prophet like, what he like. Any Muslim can tell us? Any Muhammadan can help us? Read the Arabic version, screw the English. I mean, the Arabic is even, you see, look how funny that the Arabic version is so short, but the English one is like a book by itself. Like, what happened? Here is just 2 lines. Like if you put it in a full page, it's not going to make even one line. إن تتوبا إلى الله فقد صغت قلوبكما وإن تظاهرا عليه فإن الله هو مولاه وجبريل وصالح المؤمنين والملائكة بعد ذلك ظهيرا. So that's it. In English, if you two bracket wives of the Prophet SAW, namely Isa and Hafsa, turn into repentance or to Allah, it will be better for you. Your heart are indeed so inclined. So you oppose the Prophet, what he like. He like banana, he like ice cream. I mean, this one is about sex. What he like, why you don't tell? As long you're adding bracket, why you don't say the guy is sleeping with the slave without? Why you don't show the whole drama? Huh? And then, but if you help one another against him, okay, what will happen? This is Putin is making a warning to Ukraine. Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam, then verily, look, Allah is getting now, the smoke is coming from his nose, from the nose of Allah. Then verily Allah is his Mawla, which means his Lord, his Master, his protector. And now Aisha, she heard this like, what the heck? Allah is getting in the dish. Man, let us hide behind the wall. Allah is involved now. So the guy is fighting with two wives. Suddenly Allah is his protector. And the Muslim, they say to us, Muhammad, he was a brave, he was a hero. He was in control of the world. And then we find him, he is hiding like a rabbit between Allah, behind Allah to protect him from two females, they are 5 foot tall. And then, and not only is Allah is enough, no, Allah is not good in fighting, not in kickboxing, like ask, and Drotiti, and Jibreel too. Allah, he just joined with Jibreel is coming. It's not only Allah. Man, things getting really big. Okay, and every righteous man among the believers, well, obviously nobody. So in this part here, sorry, nobody will join to defend you, Muhammad. Not a single one of them is righteous, starting from you. And furthermore, the angels, until now, by the way, 0 people they join Muhammad to help him, because Allah doesn't exist, Jibreel does not exist, the righteous believer does not exist, and the angels of Allah don't exist. So who's going to help Muhammad? Do you know who wrote Warsh and Aduri and Quran, differences between them? Well, when they say Warsh is a recitation, not wrote. It's not written. Recitation of Warsh. So supposedly the person whose name, always like Hafs Quran is Hafs Quran. So the name given to the reciter, the one who recites, but they don't have the book. Those are later. You see, they don't even have the book of Hafs, who's been accused to be a thief. Hafs been accused to be a thief, a liar, a fraud. That's why Hafs, his hadith is even rejected. So what they say, that the most popular Quran, they say, that this Quran is according to the recitation of Hafs. According to Uthman. And the funny, the Muslim, they say, is we don't accept a book according to John. You have a billion according to. Open the first page in the Quran, page number A. This Quran is written according to recitation of Hafs, according to the son of etc., according to his father, Abu Asim, whatever Asim, according to his grandmother, according to his cousin, according to Tututu and Nunu and Dudu and Uu. And then the Muslim, they says to us, our Quran is preserved. And when we ask them, do you have even the book of Hafs? They don't have it. Do you have the book of Uthman? Don't have it. Do you remember what happened with Sheikh Uthman from San Diego? Sheikh Uthman, he was challenged by a Christian brother from Pakistan. I don't know how many of you saw the video. And then the stupid idiot, he went and he bought a book. It says, the outside, it says, Mushaf Uthman. And he went to to our Pakistani Christian brother, and he says, "Give me the $5,000 challenge. Here we go. This is Mus'haf Uthman. Don't you know how to read? Read, 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 read." You know, and the cover says Mus'haf Uthman. And then when they open the book, the same book, it says that this book is no way to be the Mus'haf of Uthman. The same stupid book. The same book he brought to prove that they have a Quran. I mean, can you believe how stupid those people are? He bought a book. They are expensive, by the way. Those are expensive. So imagine you come here to debate me and you bring me a book, and the book says that this Quran is a fraud. The same book, you give it to me and you make a noise. Brother and sisters, let him read. He refused to read. I want the $5,000 challenge. Read. In the front it says Mus'haf Uthman. What's the name of the channel? I forgot the name of the channel. Bible verse Quran, something like that. Maybe, I don't know. Anyone knows what the name of the channel? Let us give a support for our friend here. Bible and Quran. Okay, Bible and Quran. Hold on. Bible or Quran? Oh, okay, Bible or Quran. All right, here we go. Bible or Quran. All right, I found it. Here we go. And now our friend here, he put it in the front of his page. $5,000. Sheikh Uthman, he is coming so excited and he won the $5,000. I want the $5,000, okay? I got the book. It's in my hand. It's in my hand. Are you blind? It's in my hand, brother. And he brought a bunch of Abdul with him, and supposedly Abdul now they made victory. They have the book of Uthman. Finally, we got those Christians busted. Brother.
$1,000 to somebody who brings the Mus'haf Uthman.
Okay.
Sheikh Uthman get screwed.
$1,000 to somebody who brings the Mus'haf Uthman.
Okay.
Let me post the channel for this brother. I would like you all, always guys, support those who do the good work. You do not need me to tell you, right? Always subscribe and support them and tell him Christian Prince say hello. So they are so arrogant and so stupid, and this is telling you, even they don't even read the book they carried in their hand. I mean, shouldn't this guy, before he take this book and he carry it in his hand, shouldn't he read the book first? I mean, how stupid it is to take a book to prove a point and the book prove you wrong. And he won the $5,000, yes, he's insisting. Do we have any Muhammadan here? Let us see if we have anything in Skype. Anyone? Thank you for your prayer, my brother. We as a Christian, we should focus in two things when we say we pray. Prayer without act is what? Is a dead Like faith without action is a dead faith. So we Christian, we don't only just we pray, we do. You pray, actually the best prayer is the action. The best prayer is the action. Not by talking. Who is a Muhammadan would like to join us and tell us if you really have a religion? You don't have a religion. Where we can find your religion, where we can read about it. The Quran is messed up. You don't have even a Quran. You don't have a single page from Muhammad. Not even a single page. And the funny, the Muslim, they say to you, well, you have many versions of the Bible. We have many translation. Same time, we have thousands of manuscript. There's no book in the world have manuscript as the Bible. Do we have any Muhammadan? Who is a proud believer? He would like to join us, and he will get reward from his God, Allah. You know, I heard that Muslims lately are not going to debate me for a very simple reason. They found an easier way to get reward. Why want to go and debate a Christian prince? Why? How many reward Allah will give me for debating Christian prince, and I will lose? I will go to the backyard of my house and I will start shooting with my PP gun and try to kill some lizard, and Allah will give me a lot of reward. Guy go, I will kill him. Lizard, I will get a lot of reward, brother. Which one is easier? Chasing a lizard or calling Christian prince? For sure, chasing a lizard. You know, I mean, this is a religion. The enemy of this God is a lizard. I mean, do you see how big the enemy of Allah? This God is facing challenges. They have many enemies. And the biggest enemy of all time, to the point Muhammad, you have to publish in the newspaper that, listen, we have a reward for you. Not only if you give us information, you call us to the lizard, 1-800-LIZARD. If you kill the lizard from the first shot, look at first shot. You know, once I was shooting in the target practice, and then, I don't know, I forgot what the number, this is all the story. I don't know, maybe I shot like 10 bullets, and then I got my paper bag, I got like 16 or 17 bullets. Thanks to Allah, the ladies are next to me, they are shooting, they are so good in shooting, so they were shooting my paper. I was looking at myself, man, I'm the man. Look at this. I shoot 10 bullets and I get 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. That's amazing, man. Who can do that? Is that why you Muslims, you go to target practice? Look what this Muslim is saying. This is deep. Guys, this guy, he got me in the corner. He says, you debate Muslims, small Muslims like us. You are nothing. You can only debate small Muslims like us. That's deep. I mean, we have to be honest here. The problem, Abdul, that all of you are small. Why you don't bring me the big one? Why you don't bring me the big one and you call me? His name is Hamza Habaz. Hamza what? Habaz. Hamza Habaz, you are a small one. In front of your wife, you make yourself a hero. You tell her wash the dishes. You're speaking of your friend and you smoke hashish. And here in front of a Christian prince, you are a small one. How small you are? Bigger than a lizard or smaller? I mean, obviously you are small. If your enemy is a lizard, I mean, I go for hunting. I kill wolves, hyena. I never killed a lion before, but I killed wolves. I killed hyenas. But where I live, there's no lions. But lizard, I'm not going to shoot at a lizard. I did not do that when I was a kid. What kind of a prophet? He raised jihad against a lizard. The Quran, there is a standard narrative has holes in it. What do you even have narrative? Do you even have a standard? Do we have any Muhammadan? And you know, the Muhammadan, they are so proud. But the second you question their religion, they say, you are kafir, you cannot say that. We will kill you if you speak against the Prophet. You see how the Quran, how Islam is strong? Islam is strong by terrifying people. You cannot terrify me. And the last one you can terrify. Try. Just try. And you know, lizards are very useful animals, by the way. You see, in all around the world, you see, God, when he created things, he created them for a reason. Even wolves, even beasts, they are exist for a reason. They make a balance. Lizard, they are the one who can control your yard from mosquitoes, from flies, from how many mosquitoes, how many flies the lizard will eat a day? How many you can kill a day? A lizard, he can do what you cannot do. Why you want to kill the lizard? He's a very useful animal. Extremely useful. And they are extremely peaceful too. They will not hurt you. You can hold it in here in your hand. And then if you ask them why, Prophet Muhammad, he tell you the reason. Brother, because Mr. Geigo, he was trying, look here, the translation says salamander. Allah Messenger ordered that the salamander should be killed and said, it, i.e. the salamander, blew the fire at Abraham. Look what evil idiot he is. The salamander was blowing fire on Abraham, and all the creatures of the jungle, like, you know, it's like watching a cartoon. You know, honestly, it's like watching a cartoon. All the creatures in the jungle, in the desert, everywhere, they were coming from everywhere to stop the fire, except the salamander. Man. Let us see where we can find the hadith. Oh. I mean, why the salamander is doing that? First of all, if I am a, you see, I mean, here the stupidity is amazing. Let us say Mr. Salamander, once upon the time, I mean, it's funny that we are in, you know, in such a like time, we are talking about killing salamander. I mean, it's like we are a bunch of kids, you know. It's like You feel how silly, how stupid this religion is. You know? Salamander, are you sure, brother? And let us say, for the sake of argument, if you know what argument mean as a Muhammadan, Mr. Geigo, long time ago, long time ago, he opened his huge monster mouth, which is 1 centimeter, and he blew fire at Abraham. Okay, why I wanna kill every salamander in the world? Isn't it you Muslim, you say that no soul should be pay for the sin of other soul? Huh? Isn't it you Muslims say, keep saying, that no soul should pay for the sin of other soul? Okay, his grand 10,000 years ago, he blew fire at Abraham. Why you want to kill that, Mr. Lizard? Somebody's saying to me, either though I agree that this is weird, why you don't read the chain of narration? Miss Afifa, welcome first to our chat. You sound like a nice lady. You see, Afifa, why you are asking me to read the chain of narration? Are you saying to me that you Muslim, you put in your books something you yourself, you did not check, you did not study? You are asking a person who is a Christian, why you do not check? And now if we check and we find that this is a very authentic hadith, what you will do? I want to see your honesty with me. When you say there is a science to hadith, this is the most funny thing ever. All those, you call them scholars, they never go to school. What science? I mean, how that is science? And all those who they study the hadith, they never was in the time of Muhammad. You see, if those things happen in the time of Muhammad, and then like they make a group, a team to collect and to filter and etc., we will say, okay, at that time there's something happened. But as you see, the hadith is collected long after Muhammad. However, the Quran is the same. But I will go with you. I will go to the hadith. Let us check the chain of narration. This is Al-Bukhari and this is Muslim. Do you see it says Al-Bukhari and Muslim? In Arabic here it says Muttafaqun alayh, agreed upon. Agreed upon. There's no question. So I admire of you trying to defend your religion, but this is a failure, because even if it was false, why it's in your book? Let us say somebody, he made up a story about my Lord Jesus, Yeshua. Why I'm going to take a false story and put it in my book, teach it to my kids? Is that correct, guys? But as you see, this is from Sahih al-Bukhari and this is from Sahih Muslim. And in Arabic it says Muttafaqun alayh, agreed upon. Not only it's authentic, all scholars agreed upon. There's not even one disagree. So my friend, if you allow me to call your friend, what her name? Miss Afifa, what you're answering? What do you want to say now? As you see, it says here, agreed upon, what I would do. So we went and we did what you asked me to do. We check it out. It turned to be very authentic. In the top of that, agreed upon by all the Muslim scholars. And now you said, sound a bit weird. Afifa, are you serious? A bit weird? A bit? So if Afifa, if your son or your daughter, with my respect to your family, came to you and said to you, Mama, today I saw a lizard blowing fire at somebody in the school, what you will say? A kid, your son, let us say you have a son, he is 6 years old. You will laugh. Let us be honest. You will laugh. It's a lizard. This is not a dragon. This is a little tiny creature. So I understand you are trying to defend, but your defense is very, very bad. You know, but thank you anyway for posting. I encourage you, please be nice to her. You know, as you know, most of Muslims, you know, they don't know, they are learning. You know, when I was studying law, when you put your hand to ask the sheikh or the professor, he say, those things we cannot question. Oh, those things, there's no answer for it. Oh, this is not for you to ask. Oh, don't ask me. So I learned that Islam is just a religion. When the Muslims, they say a religion of surrender, it's true. You surrender to stupidity. The second you question why I want to surrender, you will not surrender. You cannot. The second you start using your brain, and then the Muslim, they say to us the Quran is preserved, and then when we check it out, we find that the Quran have nothing to do with the preservation. The sheikh is here, call me now. Okay, let's see. There's somebody saying there's a sheikh. But I'm afraid it is a Fakira who became Georgette or Georgina. Let's see. You are calling. Hello? You just say the F word. Fakira, she just said the F word. See, Miss Afifa, those are the Muslims. Thank God I have the thing muted. He just said to me the F word to my mother. They lie, they are rude, and they are so angry. Her name now is Karamba. CP, the sheikh is here. I called. Right away, Fakira, she said the F word. Trash. Garbage in, garbage out, what you can do. Do we have any real Muslim there to call us? Anyone? Miss Afifa saying she need to search more closely. In the meantime, do you think some truth in the hadith? You see, Afifa, if there is a truth or not, Islam is stupid. This is not my point. You see, I don't believe in a single word written in anywhere about Islam. I don't believe in Muhammad, you know, to be even exist. There's no proof of his existence. Who is Muhammad? Who is his father? Where he's born? I mean, you go in the Quran, you see one time Muhammad, his name is Mustafa, one time his name is Ahmed, one time his name is Muhammad. Obviously, those are not names, those are titles. So who is Muhammad? Where he was born? Mecca or Bakka or Medina? And what his religion? What his father name? Who's his mother? Was he an Arab? The Quran says we sent to you the book in Arabic, clear Arabic, but when we read, we find that half of the Quran is not in Arabic. So I have to research this more closely. In the meantime, I do think there is some truth to this hadith. Lizard and reptiles do carry disease like you know, Afifa, they carry disease. Are we going to get married from them? What they carry disease? Are we going to have contact with them? Those are animals. A human being carry disease too. So do we kill the human? Don't you agree that we should kill for a reason? And your prophet, did he say kill the lizard because he have a disease, or kill him because he blow fire at Abraham? So you are trying to find a solution when your prophet, he made so clear that this is about Abraham. You say it carry a disease. All the creatures carry disease. If you open your mouth, you will see how many germs and bacteria are living there. You have a cave full of bacteria. So this is not an answer. In the same time, those creatures are very useful, especially for farmers. Like when you have insect or even do the mosquitoes. Which one is more dangerous for you, mosquitoes or lizard? Mosquitoes, they can cause you a lot of very harmful disease. What lizard they eat? They feed on them. How many mosquitoes the lizard will eat a day? Okay. Can you join us live in TikTok? We are almost 4,000 and a lot of Muslims asking about questions, Islam and the Bible. Okay. No. Are you in... We are calling. All right, they don't answer. Do we have any Muslim?